Hi guys, and welcome to day 4 of our 31 Days to Motivate Challenge. I hope you're really excited, and if you have no idea what I'm talking about, make sure that you go back to day 1, 2, and 3 of our 31 day series. Before I get started, make sure you've liked and subscribed to this wonderful YouTube page so that you get notifications as soon as this video goes out, and you don't necessarily have to wait for MindBody to send them out for me, okay? Alrighty, so basically, day 4, we're gonna talk about something that I feel is extremely important to your success in this journey, in this 31 days of a goal, and that is mindset management. To me, mindset management is definitely something that is more important than nutrition, is more important than goal setting. It's more important than anything, because without mindset management, your habits won't change. So that's why I've chosen to make this day 4. Basically, I want to talk about some things that I find help me manage my mindset when things are going wrong, or even when things are going right. I mean, it's very easy when you're having a good day to just be like, you know what, today's a great day. I'm just going to take today off. Your mindset in both good and bad times is going to be essential for success in this goal, and then hopefully in the rest that you will be setting for yourself in your life. So without that being said, let's get started. Boom. Okay. So my very first tip for you to manage your mindset would be do a self-assessment. And basically what that means, it's a really quick way to just do almost like a body scan that people talk about with mindfulness, is just really breathing in and focusing from the top to bottom of the body nice and slow, and just scanning to see what's going on. Now, the same can be done with your mentality. Just taking some time to be still with yourself and really understand, even if it's 5 minutes in the morning, is going to help you really adjust what your attitude, where the issue may be, and how you can handle it from there. So my very first tip for you guys is to do a self-assessment. It could be while you're drinking your coffee in the morning. It could be while you're working out at the studio. It could be in private at home before you go to bed, maybe some journaling. I know we don't have a whole lot of time. So again, having that 5 minutes while you're drinking your coffee before the rest of the world kind of takes over your space and your energy would benefit you if you're struggling with mindset. So that's my number 1. My number 2 tip for you is going to be to pay attention. This is going to take a lot of mindfulness. If you want to be where you've never been, you have to do things you've never done before, right? That's the cheesy, wonderful line that everybody likes to throw at you. Well, if you're not paying attention to the things that you're doing daily, you're not acting with intention, you're not doing the things that I was suggesting about goal setting or management in your life, that daily planner that I indicated to you, and I think it was video 2. If you're not really paying attention and being intentional with your time, your effort, your feelings, your emotions, your energy, they're just going to go amok. So once you've done the self-assessment and you've started to notice that either A, something isn't feeling right, or there is something that's just not connecting, or there's a lack of desire to do something, it's time to pay attention when that really shows up, okay? So really slow down, do a self-assessment, and pay attention to what's going on daily. Okay? Okay. So now that we've gotten that under wraps, my number 3 tip for you with this whole mindset management that we were talking about is basically to decipher. Are these thoughts negative? Are they positive? Do they have really if they're repeating in my head, do they have an effect? Are they affecting the way I interact with this new person? Are they affecting if I decide, to take care of myself today, or to just cut loose? Or are you falling victim to your same habits and behaviors? So are these repetitive thoughts or things or ideas in your head really starting to take hold? So again, like paying attention, calling into your head, like it's time to slow down. It's time to assess where am I at? And also let's get under wraps the repetitive thoughts that are going through my head. I think there's some sort of number, I can't remember, but it's an absurd amount of thoughts that a human being has in one day. And for on the number of 85% of your thoughts are no different than the day prior. So really, we all have that ability to have these continuous thoughts, and they will eventually become habits, which become our lives, right? So our lives are made up by daily habits, routines, and things that we do. So making sure that if these things are affecting you on a repetitive basis, are they helpful? And if they're not, why not just go ahead, and this is number 4 for you, go ahead and really adjust, are these negative things going on in my head really affected by biology? Are you tired? Are you hungry? Or have you been hydrated? Have you exercised? Definitely when I've had rough days, they stem from a day that I haven't taken any time for major self-care, even if it's like 30 minutes of a walk or a run. And that is definitely me. Like if I haven't gotten a workout in, I definitely can tell, and I can understand that the things in my brain haven't yet been sorted out. And definitely there's a dopamine release, there's an endorphin release that your body does when you exercise that kind of affects how your brain works throughout the rest of your day. So if you are really having these negative thoughts and you've noticed it throughout this time period that you're trying to manage your mindset, maybe address those issues first. Talk to someone about the thoughts that are going on in your head, or maybe you should stop what you're doing at work and stop to get a drink of water. Maybe you need to take a break for 5 to 10 minutes to go take in a breath of fresh air outside, or go for a walk at your lunch meeting, or whatever it is. Like, think about it. Address those issues first, and then if those thoughts continue to come up, it's time to address them in a different manner. Okay? So after you've brought this awareness into yourself, is this something that can be flipped in your head? Are these thoughts or things or mindset set issues, are they something that you can flip the perspective of? I know not every situation can be a frown turned upside down. Definitely not what I'm telling you right now. But honestly, if it's something simple and it's just a slump that you're in, maybe flip the thought, okay? So what I'm saying, so after you've brought awareness into the thoughts that are going on around you, you've addressed any biological things that are going on, like needing fed or water or whatever, and you feel like this thing needs to be taken care of because it's affecting your habits, maybe it could be changed with a perspective switch. And I'm definitely not saying that all issues or mindset issues can be flipped with a frown upside down mentality. What I'm saying is maybe instead of addressing, oh, I have to work out right now or whatever, or I have to get up early so I can do this, so I can do that. Maybe if you flip the script and said, you know what, it's an honor and a privilege that I can move my body today. I have a healthy body. Like, just really taking in that you have a gift, even when you feel the worst. This life is a gift. So take advantage of it, okay? And maybe flip your perspective just a little. And if there's something else going on, it might be time for you to address it. Not every mindset issue is something that you have utter and complete control, and it might be time to reach out for help. And that's definitely something that I would suggest too. If you feel like your mindset is something that you can't manage right now, or it's gotten to the point we're all really suffering as a collective right now, it's time for you to ask for some help, right? That's another tip for you. Obviously, I shouldn't call it a tip. It's just a little nugget. So take that as you will. My last and final tip would be to realize that these repetitive thoughts in your head that have become a habit or a repetitive thing that you've performed in your life, they're there because biologically they were set in stone. Our brains work in a certain way. They're wired to really look for danger. So say you have anxiety, and I've heard this discussed in different ways, but your anxiety is just your brain oversensitized to all of the danger that you may experience in your life. It's just trying to keep you safe. So if you realize that your anxiety or this repetitive thought in your head is trying to keep you safe, you can address it and basically say like, hey, I'm safe, I'm okay. This repetitive thought in my head is a liar. There is no real concern. So let me release it, right? Going through those steps and doing these action steps are going to make you successful. It hopefully will allow you, I pray and hope, to release some things that aren't serving you in this journey, that aren't serving you in this life, and definitely aren't serving you in this goal. So I hope that if you enjoyed today's talk, and it should be quick, I hope I didn't talk too long. I hope you take these things throughout your day, and I hope you apply it, and I hope you enjoy this process, because it's worthwhile and you're worthwhile. And even though things are maybe a little rough in your world, you can do absolutely anything. And I believe that. So I hope you take this away. I hope you have a great freaking day. And I will see you tomorrow, guys. Take care. And I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.